Hey. Yeah, no, I just got out of the shower. Yeah, no, I saw that you rang, so thank you for the missed call. I don't like to go through the trouble of listening to messages. So yeah, no, yeah, do you like it? I'm working with, a part here, and it's actually quite hard to get the part to happen, but yeah, my current hairstylist is doing it. Yeah, it was a cool innovation. I was like, wow, okay, let's go with that. So yeah, no, I'm still at my parents' place. Yeah, in this place called Traveler's Rest, but technically it's like Tigerville. Interestingly enough, speaking of which, I totally left my parents' cat outside on like the screened porch last night. Oh, good, he's eating his food again. Yeah, my parents have been completely overeating him. Overeating him, excuse me. My parents have been completely overfeeding him. Yeah, it's like a love thing. They've basically turned the cat into like their grandchild. And that's fine, you know what I mean? Because like people need to do what they need to do, you know what I mean? But they're definitely overfeeding the cat. And I was like, remember, my dad, I think, is really the one responsible for it. But like, my mom gives the cat a lot of treats. So, but I was sort of trying to like, work with a little bit with like the cat's diet and slip of the tongue there. And of course, leaving the cat outside for like 12 hours. Is a great way for the cat to lose a little bit of weight because the cat is couldn't eat. He seemed to be fine though. And by the way, I did check or not because I can't. I do believe he goes by he. My parents call him he. His name's Bailey. Interesting story. Like apparently he was I don't know. Apparently he was misgendered. Seriously, apparently he was misgendered. I mean, he was for some reason like I don't remember like the origin story for this cat, but like I think as usual my parents found the cat or like maybe they adopted the cat or like what it was exactly, but like there's a lot of blue tones in my mom and I both really like blue. She's a Pisces. Technically last night was a blue moon. That's where the phrase once in a blue moon comes from, but it didn't look blue. I tell you, science is really, 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 really interesting. Does this cat want to go back outside? Does this cat want to go back outside? No, he moved away. Okay, good. Because I was like, no, you've had enough outside time. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm not saying that, I'm not fat shaming. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually just talking about like balance, and cats are not meant to be overweight, I mean, it's not, you know what I mean? Like tigers aren't overweight, like panthers aren't overweight. And I get it. People have issues with food. I've had issues with, substances, you could say. But I've worked through them and I ultimately found a way to balance, and it's difficult. It's difficult. And I'm also a gay man and I have horrible body dysmorphia. And like, I used to think I was like ugly and like, overweight myself, even though I was like pretty skinny. But, I did have a little bit of gynecostia. Gynecostia? Is that what it's called? I don't have my Google speaker here, so like I can't verify my information. So yeah, the cat's fine. What's going on with you? What's good with you? What's up with you? Mm-hmm. 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 We don't say. Is that better? How does my hair look to you? Yeah, I know. I like this display back here too. It's quite nice. I don't know. It's like my parents have done a really good job with this place. This is only my second time here since the pandemic began, and I've been here by myself, so I've really been like absorbing this space. Oh, do you hear the cat meowing? I don't know what's going on with them. That's why it was like so strange. I was like, I'm pretty sure the cat was. I mean, I checked that the cat was. It's strange. The cat's a black cat. So there's a lot of superstition around that. It was a full moon. A lot of superstition about that. We're shifting into Virgo season. Like as of basically we've shifted into it already as I'm speaking, I think. And so like before I closed the door, I was like, are you out here? Like I looked around, I didn't see him, and I closed the door. And I was up for a little bit longer, and then I crashed and I woke up. Actually, I woke up around 8:30, and that's just after the moon turned full. And I didn't even tell you the reason that there's a blue moon. It's called a blue moon. This is where the phrase "once in a blue moon." Are you ready for this, Jolly? This is where the phrase "once in a blue moon" came from. Normally, there's 12 moons. You see where I'm going with this? Normally, there's 12 moons. Yeah. Yeah. Normally, there's 12. Yeah, no, I want to make eye contact with you. Yeah. Normally, there's 12. Actually, no, let me make eye contact with you. Normally, there's 12 moons in a year. But every so often, there's 13 moons. And that 13th moon is essentially the blue moon from which the phrase "once in a blue moon" derives. And so this technically each season gets three full moons. Like the summer season, you're supposed to get 3 full moons. We're actually getting 4 full moons. So this was a bonus moon that we got yesterday or today. It's still, according to my clock, it's 10:48 at night. Yeah. So, yeah, it's like amazing science, when it's not oppressing us. When I say us, I mean, when it's not, diagnosing us and like telling us that there's something wrong with us, it's like all the research that can't be done because I'm digressing, sorry, but all the research that can't be done because of federal bans, like research on gun violence, research on marijuana. It's like there's a lot of things that the government doesn't want there to be research on. So, I'm sorry. Let me look directly into. I don't want you to think that I'm lying to you. Yeah. 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 So why do you think that is that my purple socks didn't show up yet from... Why did I get, like, my Air Jordan gear? Confession. I confess. I slept on Air Jordans. I only just bought my first pair. Yeah, used, of course, but in pristine condition. So there's no negative effect on the environment. I'm just taking something out of circulation, right? I don't know, like for some reason, because it was 2 different places. One came from Edison, New Jersey, and one came from, I don't know the other place, but Edison, New Jersey is really interesting if you think about it. Anyway, sorry, you know how I am. I'm just busy free associating. And I don't know, like, how is this landing with you? Mm-hmm. Thank you for being there. No, I mean it. Thank you for being there. Yeah, no, I really enjoy our conversations. Thank you. Yeah. You know, I felt your presence the other night. Yeah, for a second I thought, oh, he's right here with me. And then I realized I was actually talking to somebody else, but the clarity was useful, you know, no offense. Although that person too, strangely enough, has like, anyway. You know, it's so interesting, like being locked out. I don't want to say I locked the cat out or locked the cat in the screened in porch, right? I just forgot the cat was out there. It's a lesson to double check, you know, and triple check, actually. That was a lesson I learned at Interview Magazine. The first time I fucked something up, I was told, you need to double check. It was like, that's like my version of what I was told. I was like, okay, got it. And from then on, I did triple check. I just skipped over the double. I just triple checked. So, yeah. I don't know. You know. I used to be an anyone living anywhere. And now I'm someone living nowhere. I just, you know, go back and forth from places. You know, Philly is like my nominal home, but really I realized I live in New York. And then I come to Travelers Rest to rest. And I reside in Philly where I do my work at the Phonotechnion. You know, eventually I'd like to host performances there, live music. I don't know if anybody would want to host a performance. If you know of anybody who wants to host it, do you know of anybody who wants to like play there? Yeah, I totally want to rip off like Tiny Desk concerts. Is that what it's called? Tiny Desk concerts. Yeah, I totally want to rip off Tiny Desk concerts by Empire. You know, they actually, when I was researching the Blue Moon today, they actually in 1980, there was a program called Stardate. They actually misreported. Like they reported the wrong information about the Blue Moon. Ugh. So then people started, you know, referring to the wrong information for yet another like cycle of time, you know, which is why I'm just like, you know, if I'm anything, I'm a fact checker. I check my facts first, and I look for my checks. Yeah. Speaking of which, nobody uses checks anymore, but you can most definitely send me some money to, if I may be so bold. If you want to tip me some information, you'll find me on that wonderful social network. Well, Square isn't a social network, but Cash App is. And I'm there. I'm just $ Roman Coppola. I mean, what is Roman Coppola going to do? Sue me? Please, Roman. Roman, if you're listening, please, Roman Coppola, please sue me for usage of your name. Okay, because that's gonna make me famous. I'm gonna get into the news that way. Okay. Are you still there? Okay. I totally agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, cool. You know, I'll follow up in our text chat. I'll just go back to our text thread. Yeah. No, it's really so wonderful to be in contact with you all the time on text. Like, I just always know what you're thinking. You know, and then at like the end of the night to just have this little conversation, this little nightcap. You know, neither of us drink anymore, so. Or neither of us drink. We stopped drinking a long time ago, and no, I know, thank you. Once I get going, I can't stop. That's why I had to stop drinking. But unfortunately, my mouth is my moneymaker, so can't stop that one. Okay.